Yes, we mixed English with African words, and so we sometimes sound really foreign. We glad for see una.
We glad to see
Una.
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 Like-
that word means you.
We glad for see una. We glad for see una.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you.
We glad
Here.
una come for see we.
We glad on come for see we. So it's basically English.
Yes.
With a thick accent. That's all production of
That's Emory Campbell, and when you're in Hilton Head Island and you want to know about the Gullah culture, he's the man to talk to.
Biggest myth about your people.
Well, that we are strange people, that we eat a lot of rice, which is true, but some people think we eat rice all the time. And then there's another myth that we are no longer here.
But they are here, and they're just as American as every other descendant of slaves. The Gullah people are an African-American population living on the Sea Islands and in the coastal region of the U.S., South Carolina, Georgia, and Northeast Florida. They are considered to have the most intact African culture than any other group of African Americans. Their music, language, and food are all uniquely Gullah.
So how were you guys able to preserve your history so much? I think that's what's fascinating about your culture.
Pretty much because we were not influenced by any other culture. These islands were hot and hard to get to and very mosquito infested, and so this was like wasteland after slavery. And during slavery, people who had other means didn't stay here during the hottest part of the year.
Emory says his people lived among themselves for nearly 100 years after slavery.
I think the biggest challenge is retaining family or ancestral land.
He says historically, families lived in compounds, and that's how the stories and traditions and even the language of their culture survived.
We mixed English with African words, and so we sometimes sound really foreign.
In 1956, the bridge from the mainland to the island was built and developers started to pour in. Everything started to change as Hilton Head Island's isolation began to appeal as a place of luxury as opposed to a wasteland. The Gullah people started selling off their inherited property for cheap.
Oh yeah, we have migrated as far away as Los Angeles.
And those who remain, though they have sold off much of their land, preserve the Gullah culture by just being there. It's nearly everywhere around Hilton Head and easy to find if you look for it. Next time on Beyond the Usual.
Okay, so here we are in front of the Hollywood sign.
Touristy things that locals should do in LA. For extra bits of this trip and handy-dandy travel tips, visit my lifestyle guide, The Daily Affair, www.daily-affair.com.